So, you just bought your new Vizio P series, or you just bought your new 2020-2021 P series Quantum X. You got your Xbox Series X. You want to play some 4K 120 Hertz. So you jump into a game and you get hit with this. And you like, damn man, my Vizio broke, man. Something wrong with it. It's glitching out. Dude, your TV ain't broke. I'm gonna show you in this video how to simply fix this permanently. Right after word from my sponsor. Like, comment, subscribe. You wanna save money on the best tech. Value Tech Sense. Value Tech Sense. Welcome to another video. Welcome to another video. This is Value Tech Sense, where I show you how to get the best tech for less. I am an audiophile, videophile, cinemaphile, all right? Home theater enthusiast, but I am also a value shopper. And in this video, as you saw from the intro, right? I'm going to show you how to fix a common issue that I see a lot on YouTube. First thing I want to tell y'all, all right? First thing I want to tell y'all before we get into the video, make sure you watch this entire video, okay? Don't go skipping through it. Watch the entire video, all right? This is Value Tech Sense, all right? Emphasis on sense, because you need a little bit of common sense when you want to save money, all right? And save money and get the best for your money. And in this video, in order for me to show you how simple and how easy it is to fix that issue and why it's not an issue at all, depending on how you look at it, it might even be a benefit. But you will see one of the caveats of owning the new 2020-2021 Vizio P series or P series Quantum X or OLED for that matter. All right, so if you're thinking about buying this TV, if you have already purchased this TV, this video is for you. Okay, but before I get to the solution, it's very important that you understand why the TV is doing what it's doing. So if you don't understand the TV, you don't understand the technology, all right? You're relying on people who get TVs for a couple of weeks and try to, review it real quick before they have to send it off. Then they don't even have enough time to actually see why the TV is doing what it's doing and if the TV even has a problem at all. So when I tell you to watch the entire video, I do not say that for my own benefit. I say that because you will be doing yourself a disservice if you do not watch the whole video. So if you don't watch the video and you still have problems with your TV, man, that's on you. That's not on me. All right. I'm doing this for you. So with that out of the way, let's dive right into the video. Now, me personally, I just purchased this P series Quantum X recently. I have been enjoying the TV. I have been enjoying gaming on the TV. Everything works as it should. Okay, that some of y'all might find that hard to believe, and that is because of all the videos and everything that's came out about this TV from people that are just misinformed about the TV. Now, me as a console gamer, okay, console gamer, I game on console. I am not a PC gamer, but now we have technologies that were primarily built for PC and monitors, and now they are available in televisions. Right? Freesync Premium, Freesync Premium Pro. What does all this mean? Okay, so if you're a console gamer and you've been gaming on console, these are terms that meant absolutely nothing to you. Okay, so if you don't know what these are and you don't understand the technologies, then you won't understand why you're having issues with your television. So before we get into the video, because I need you to follow me on this, okay? Follow me on this. First, we're going to get into what is FreeSync, what is FreeSync Premium, and what is FreeSync Premium Pro. All right, I'm going to just pull this up and we're going to dive straight into it. All right, let's talk about FreeSync. All right, now if you're a PC gamer, and some of y'all in the comment section do game on PC, you already know these terms. All right, but for everybody else that does not understand, I am going to sum this up briefly so you understand the technology and understand what you're buying and why you're buying what you're buying. All right, so let's start off with FreeSync. Okay, FreeSync is AMD's solution to screen tearing, which came out almost exactly 2 years after G-Sync. Okay, many consider it a better solution, although performance wise these two technologies are pretty even keeled as a matter of fact. Okay, FreeSync, what does FreeSync do? All right, FreeSync works pretty much the same way G-Sync does. It dramatically adjusts and synchronizes the monitor refresh rate and frames per second being outputted, so there's no screen tearing whatsoever. All right, so FreeSync, I want everybody to see this. Follow me now. AMD FreeSync off. Okay, so without FreeSync, you get this. See this windmill blade? It's how it's apart right here. That's because of screen tearing. So when you have FreeSync, you don't have any screen tearing. Smooth gameplay without screen tearing. This is what AMD FreeSync solves. Okay, so FreeSync, all right, eliminate screen tearing. All right, I'm going to review this with y'all as we go along because you have to know what these things are to know why you're having issues with your TV. Let's go to FreeSync Premium, okay? FreeSync Premium, introduced to the world at CES 2020. All right, this is some new technology. You're talking about a year ago. All right, introduced to the world at CES 2020. FreeSync Premium aimed to build on its predecessor, retaining its features while also adding its own unique touches. One of the innovations is a low frame rate compensation, all right, LFC, which handles the frame rate dropping below the monitor's range. As such, if the FPS drops below the monitor's 30 Hertz range, LFC will increase the monitor's refresh rate with a consistent ratio. For example, if the game is at 25 FPS, LFC will set the refresh rate to 50 Hertz, and that will still prevent the gamer from being affected by screen tearing. All right. Another cool thing about Premium is that it requires a refresh rate of at least 120 Hertz when gaming at full high definition resolution. Now let's move on to FreeSync Premium Pro. Okay, Premium Pro. All right, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. This edition is aimed at those playing at HDR. All right, which will come in handy when Big Navi finally gets on the ray tracing bandwagon. Okay, what this HDR, high dynamic range imaging support means for Pro is that it will deliver smooth HDR performance, while FreeSync and FreeSync Premium will be limited due to the processing bandwidth. It's important to note that as of 2021, all right, this is how new this stuff is. As of 2021, the list of games that support FreeSync Premium Pro is not that large. The big AAA games like Horizon Zero Dawn, Call of Duty Black Ops 4, or Far Cry 6 are on this list, but there are some notable omissions that show that this technology is still somewhat in its infancy. Like Premium, Pro retains all of its predecessor's features, including Premium's LFC. Let's review. FreeSync. FreeSync, you're talking 60 Hertz. You have screen tearing up to 60 Hertz with FreeSync, okay? Right here, when you get down here to FreeSync Premium, you get LFC added, plus you get variable refresh rate at 120 Hertz. You have to have a minimum of 120 Hertz, and you get low frame rate compensation, okay? FreeSync Premium Pro, you have basically FreeSync, you have FreeSync Premium, and the addition of HDR, okay? HDR, all right? That is the difference between FreeSync, FreeSync Premium and FreeSync Premium Pro. Let's hop over to AMD's website. All right, I just want y'all to follow me on this because everything I show y'all, I give you straight facts. All right, I ain't just on here just spewing off stuff. I'm going to show you multiple sources what this is so you fully understand what this is. All right, this is AMD's website. FreeSync, tear-free experience, low latency. All right, FreeSync Premium, at least 120 Hertz refresh rate at a minimum of full HD resolution, at a minimum, okay? That's at a minimum. So you can still do 4K at 120 Hertz with FreeSync Premium. Support for low frame rate compensation and low latency. And then when you get over here to FreeSync Pro, FreeSync Premium Pro, you have the addition of HDR. Okay? 120 Hertz refresh rate, support for LFC, low latency in SDR and HDR, and support for HDR. So the difference in FreeSync Premium and FreeSync Premium Pro are all right here. All right, I'm gonna give you one more source because I want y'all to follow me on this. All right, FreeSync Premium, FreeSync Premium Pro. Okay, tear-free, low flicker, low latency, at least 120 Hertz at full HD. LFC, tear-free, low flicker, low latency, and SDR. And with FreeSync Premium Pro, you have the addition of HDR support. So now that y'all know what all these things are, right? I had to show you so you know what these technologies are before we get into the video, because without you knowing these things, you would not be able to follow me on this video. And one thing that I pride myself on doing with this channel is not just spewing off stuff to you, but actually teaching you stuff, right? You can ask any day one on this channel, man. I tell y'all, if you want to get the best, you want to get the most for your money, you have to do your research. And I do the research so you don't have to. So let's get into it. All right. I want to give y'all a timeline right here. Okay. And I want y'all to follow me on this. October 28th, 2020. All right. October 28th, 2020. Understand that for everybody out there that's in the comment section asking me, is this the 2020 Vizio or is it the 2021 Vizio? I put 2020, 2021 Vizio in the thumbnails and in the description because even though these TVs came out last year, right? Vizio launched them as their 2021 collection, okay? 2021 collection, all right? Vizio's first OLED, it came out last year. But as you can see here, Vizio's 2021 collection. All right. The TVs that came out in 2020 are in fact the 2021 collection. Now let's get back into it. All right. October 28th, 2020. I want y'all to keep a timeline with this. All right. The #1 American-based TV brand today announces that its pro gaming engine available on M Series Quantum, P Series Quantum, and P Series Quantum X is receiving a performance-enhancing software update, adding AMD FreeSync technology support for effortlessly fluid, tear, and artifact-free gaming performance at virtually any frame rate. Okay, with the update, Vizio M Series TVs are certified for AMD FreeSync, right? Because AMD FreeSync has a limitation of 60 Hertz, and P Series for the AMD FreeSync Premium, AMD's latest performance standard for serious gamers, improving the accuracy of VRR playback for a smoother gameplay experience during the most intense scenes of the latest, most demanding games. All right. AMD FreeSync, AMD FreeSync Premium. All right. October 28th. Now these TVs dropped like, I guess the end of August, around like early September. All right. And a month later, Vizio does a press release saying that they're adding this technology. All right. This is off Vizio's own website. So the word gets around. Vizio rolls out AMD FreeSync software update to 2021 TV collection. Delivering on its commitment to the gaming community, the software update enhances input lag and adds AMD FreeSync and AMD FreeSync Premium technologies to M Series and P Series. Here we are, digital trends. All right. Digital trends, October. Like I said, Vizio put out a press release. Digital trends, October 28th, 2020. Vizio's 2021 TVs get a major gaming upgrade with Freesync. All right. The update. Okay, these are the 2021 Vizio models that will be getting Freesync technologies with the update. The M series, the P series, and the P series Quantum X. All right. The update also brings some picture performance improvement for Vizio's new OLED series, including up to 120 Hertz at 4K resolutions, smoother VRR, and improved jitter reduction. The update is an enhancement of Vizio's Pro gaming engine, and the benefits vary slightly from one model to another. The M series Quantum get the standard AMD FreeSync, which reduces latency and flicker and eliminates screen tearing. Meanwhile, the P series Quantum and X get AMD's FreeSync Premium, all right, which provides these benefits plus a minimum of 120 Hertz at full HD resolution, 1080p, and LFC, low frame rate compensation. With this update, the Vizio M series Quantum becomes the most affordable TV with FreeSync technology. Now you see why at the beginning of the video, I wanted to show y'all what these technologies were. All right, so you understand what it is you're buying and what you're getting. All right, so as you can see, Vizio made a big press release. Everybody got it. Everybody knows it's coming. This was in October, okay? Now let's move into the future, all right? Let's just move into the future. Here we are, January 12th. January 12th, all right? Follow me on this, all right? This press release came out at the end of October, October 30th, all right? October 28th, October 30th. Now let's say November, December, January 12th. 2 months later, Vizio rolls out a fix for HDMI 2.1 issues in 2020-21 OLED P-Series TVs. 2 months later, Vizio has released a major firmware update for its 2020-21 OLED P-Series TVs with fixes for HDMI 2.1, 4K 120, 4K 60, VRR, and HDR issues, together with PS5, Xbox, and NVIDIA cards. All right, you want to dive into the update? This firmware update right here, this is the one that actually came on the TV that I bought. So as soon as I pulled it out of the box, I had this update right here. Let's see what this update improved. Sony PS5 improved 4K 120 FPS support. Enables full bandwidth 4K 120 FPS support on PS5. I have had no issues getting this to work, and I showed you that in the videos. Sony PS5 enhanced 4K 60 FPS, RGB FRL, fixed rate link with HDR support, improvements to HDMI 2.1 for 4K 60 resolution gaming, added support for NVIDIA PCs at 4K 120 FPS, higher frame rate support for gaming PCs with NVIDIA graphics card connected to Vizio TVs. Okay, updated support for HDMI Forum VRR, variable refresh rate support for 4K 60 Hz for gaming PCs with NVIDIA graphics cards, compatibility with G-Sync enabled products. So it has G-Sync compatibility. Improved support for 4K 120 FPS VRR on Xbox Series X and NVIDIA RTX 3080. Enhanced variable refresh rate performance at higher frame rates for Xbox Series X and the latest NVIDIA graphics cards, compatibility with G-Sync enabled products. Okay, so it's G-Sync compatible, FreeSync and G-Sync. All right, two months later after the press release, let's keep it moving. Enhanced performance for 1080p, 4K 120 FPS. Smoother gameplay at higher frame rates while auto game mode is enabled on both 1080p and 4K resolutions. I'm not going to read all of these, but I just want to get to one of the big ones right here. Improved EDID data, corrected EDID data to display 48 gigabits per second support. Full spec HDMI 2.1, 48 gigabits per second support was always available. Vizio said it from the door that these 2020-2021 Vizios were going to be full spec 48 gigabit per second HDMI. And everybody on YouTube, oh, it's 40, or they lied, they did this, they did that. Vizio ain't never backed down from what they said from the jump. That is 48 gigabits per second. Full spec HDMI. All right. See, my G's, I get my information straight from the horse's mouth. All right. Then you got all these people on YouTube, you know, making all these videos, talking all this stuff, but their source of information is other YouTubers. Other YouTubers. And you wonder why I be talking about these haters. By these haters. People out here not trying to do their due diligence. Somebody go on YouTube and say something, they quick to pounce and jump on and start making videos, start putting out all that fluff. That's why I don't make fluff videos. That's why I don't do my videos scripted. That's why I do the knowledge, I do the research, and I share it with y'all, man. That's what I do here, man. That's what this is about. All right. I'm trying to share information with you guys. I'm just showing you what I do before I spend my money. How you spend your money, that's how you spend your money. Whatever you want to do, how you spend your money, whether you buy this TV, don't buy this TV, buy what I buy, don't buy what I buy, it doesn't matter. I'm just showing you how I spend my money and showing you what I do before I spend my money. And hopefully this information will benefit you in some kind of way, man. Let's get back into the video. So, Vizio dropped around August, all right? Around August, late September. Vizio makes a press release in October that they're going to roll these things out. 2 months later, by January, they rolled out this firmware update. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you, as I've been showing you in the videos, everything works. All right? Everything works. And the issues that you're having and why it's not working for you, I'm going to go to the TV and show you why you are having those issues. But it was very important for you to understand the technologies and what you actually have in the TV. All right. And for the person, I didn't mean to make this video go off on a tangent, but for everybody in the comment section that's constantly asking me about the Sony 900H, all right, I'm throwing this in the video just for you, okay? January 12th, Vizio rolls out this update 2 months after they made the announcement that they were going to have these technologies in the TV. They got this thing fixed, working, and going. While at the same time, January 13th, the next day, Sony has not abandoned its plans to bring HDMI 2.1 variable refresh rate and ALLM to the popular 900H and X-H90 4K TVs. The company confirms to Flat Panels HD, coming with a future update. All right. Sony now assures everyone that nothing has changed. It is still planning to bring VRR ALLM support to Sony 900H North America and X-H90 in Europe. All right. The company did not provide a timeline for the firmware update. Crickets. That's all you get. That's all you get. Now, this TV launched prior to the Vizio coming out. It launched prior to the Vizio came out later in the year, right? Y'all with this 900H, this big flagship company right here, y'all still don't have VRR. And the company did not provide a timeline for the firmware update. While Vizio, on the other hand, made an announcement in October and had it in the TV in January. For people out there talking about Vizio and how they support their customers, come on, G. I'm already rocking Freesync Premium in the TV. And as you're going to see by the end of this video, I'm rocking Freesync Premium Pro. Freesync Premium Pro in the TV. All right. So basically, on the 13th, Sony right here, they basically saying we still got it coming. But at the same time, Sony, at the same time, January the 7th, you had this big announcement about your Bravia XR televisions. the Master Series, the A90J, the X95J, the X90J, right? 2.1 compatibility. All Bravia XR TVs will feature HDMI 2.1 compatibility, including 4K, 120 FPS, variable refresh rate, auto low latency mode, and eARC, supporting higher resolutions and frame rates, ideal for next generation gaming. So you couldn't get this to work in this TV. They still waiting on an update, but you got it already ready in this one. It's already ready in this one. And y'all want to know why I rock with Vizio. Everybody like, man, I don't know how you rock with Vizio. This is why I rock with Vizio. Vizio's the people's champion. All right? Vizio, they not playing with it. All you get is crickets. You don't get nothing, right? They took the feature off of their page, had people going crazy on the internet talking about, oh, we're not getting the feature. They took it off their page. While at the same time, right after Vizio dropped their TV, they did a press release. Everybody knew it was coming. They said they was going to do it. And 2 months later, they had the patch in the TV and it's working. While y'all over here on this Sony still waiting. And you spending more money for your TV, right? Value tech sense. We talking value. And what they're gonna do with this new lineup of XR TVs? They're gonna beat you over the head for it. They're gonna beat you over the head for it. Entry level 50-inch. Entry level 50-inch. You want the gaming features on the new Sonys? You better get ready to spend that $1,300 for a 50-inch. For a 50-inch. While at the same time, you can get this P Series Quantum X for $1,099, $1,100 for a 65-inch, and it's working, right? It's working. At the same time, like, I ain't done, yo. Look, Samsung brings the ultimate gaming experience to 2021. Neo QLED and QLEDs. All right, Samsung. This is what Samsung's doing in 2021. 2021. Let's get into it because this is very important. Then we're going to get to the TV. We're going to get to the fix. We're going to get to everything. You know, my videos, like I said, there's no rhyme or reason to it, man. I just got information. Take it or leave it. But everybody that rock with me, man, if you rock with me, you're going to know why I save, why I get what I get, why I get the best and the most for my money. All right. Let's talk about these new Samsungs coming out. The Q90A 50-inch and all other QLED models 55 and larger are the first TVs to offer support for AMD FreeSync Premium Pro technology. The technology enables true HDR console and PC gaming experiences, delivering a combination of smooth, tear, and stutter-free gaming at peak performance, wow, with stunning HDR visual fidelity and low latency. I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now. This ain't the first TV with FreeSync Premium Pro in their TVs. Vizio already got it. They have not formally announced it. They have not formally did a press release on it. They said they was going to have FreeSync Premium, not FreeSync Premium Pro. Because FreeSync Premium Pro, you get the addition of HDR. But you're going to see in this video that my 2020-2021 Vizio P Series Quantum X indeed has FreeSync Premium Pro. Even though Vizio hasn't formally said that it does. And with it being the 2021 model, right? Everybody said, oh, 2020 was a bad year to buy TVs. 2020 was a bad year. You better wait till next year. That's because all these other companies actually downgraded their TVs from their previous models. Vizio was the most ambitious TV company coming out this year and had the best prices on top of that. They upgraded their TV in every way. They put all the new technology in the TV, full spec HDMI 2.1, 48 gigabits per second, while everybody else was downgrading. And what they're going to do for this FreeSync Premium Pro right here, what Samsung going to do? They're going to beat you over the head for it. Look, Samsung's 2021 US pricing. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Here you go. Here you go. Entry level. 50-inch, $1,600. Come on, G. Entry level. You want to get you a 65-inch, one of these new Samsungs? You want to get you a new 65-inch? It's going to cost you $3,000. $3,000. Right? Vizio was already up on game with all this. They was already up on it. That's why they launched as the 2021 collection, because they weren't playing with it. And as you can see by the video, they made an announcement in October. 2 months later, they already had it working in the TV. And it's the 2021 collection. We just got in 2021. I got a whole year of updates coming to this TV with full HDMI 2.1, 48 gigabits per second. You know what you can get for $3,000 for this oh, that's for the 75-inch. My bad. This is UK price, all right? Still, $1,600 for the 55, $22 for the 65, 3 G's for the 75. 3 G's for the 75, but at the same time, you can get an 85-inch for $2,500. And my G's in the comment section, they got this 85-inch TV. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, man, you got a beast. You got a beast. When I drop this video with these settings, you're going to be like, golly, G. I got a beast. You got a beast, homie. But there are caveats. You know what one of those caveats are? You know what one of those caveats are? Growing pains. Growing pains. But as you can see, the support from Vizio is heavy, because they dropped their firmware update 2 months after the announcement. While y'all over here with these Sonys, the company did not provide a timeline for the firmware update. So, with that said, man, I just wanted to give y'all some information about this technology. Now we're going to get into the TV. I'm going to show you the fix for that that screen glitch or whatever that we showed at the beginning in the intro. I'm going to show you how to fix that permanently. It is basically simple, but I cannot show you the fix without showing you the technology. All right. So let's switch over to the TV. All right, welcome back. Now we are on the TV. All right, going straight from where we started off in the intro. All right, straight from where we were in the intro. But none of this would have made sense to you if you did not watch the video. So if you did not watch the video, everything that I'm about to do now will not make sense to you. Unless, you know, you're a PC gamer and you just understand technologies. But if you are a console gamer and you skip through this video just to get to the solution, you will not understand why this solves the problem. All right, but anyway, let's jump right into it. As you can see from the intro, I am going to go ahead and pull up this Division 2, right? I'm going to pull up Division 2, and it flipped out, all right? It flipped out. Now, let me show you why it flipped out and how you can solve this and fix this permanently, all right? I'm just going to close out of the game. All right, so I'm going to talk to y'all because I know the people that really want to learn something, people really want to know, people that went out there and spent their money on this TV, they really want to know what's really good with it. So I'm going to talk to y'all. I'm going to talk to the people that watched the video. All right, going to get straight into it. Now, the Division 2, understand, all right, let's go into the settings. If I go into the settings and I go to TV and display options, and you see I have resolution is 4K, refresh rate is 120 Hertz. If I go to video modes, I have variable refresh rate selected, HDR select. I have everything selected. All right, so from the video, if I have everything selected, 4K, 120 Hertz, right, variable refresh rates, HDR, I have all these things checked off. That is Freesync Premium Pro. All right. But the thing about Freesync Premium Pro, and Vizio never ever said that this supported Freesync Premium Pro. But the thing about Freesync Premium Pro is it includes the addition of HDR. And not only that, there's not a lot of games that support it. See, it's not all about the hardware has to support it, the television has to support it, but also the game has to support it. So, if you're having that screen flip out on you, this is the reason why. I'm going to turn off HDR. HDR is off now. Alright, so with HDR off, this is no longer Freesync Premium Pro, it is Freesync Premium. Alright, Vizio said that this TV would have Freesync Premium. And with HDR off, you have 4K 120 Hertz with variable refresh rate. Alright, so with HDR off, that is Freesync Premium. And in Freesync Premium, I will pull up the Division 2. And you will see it does not flip out at all. Alright? Game comes on with no problem. That's Freesync Premium. That's what they said the TV had. That's what they said was going to be in the update. And that's what it has. And as you can see, it is working. Let me turn the volume down because I got more to show you. Alright? I got more to show you and more to tell you. So you understand how to get the most out of the TV. You have to understand the technologies. Now let's close out of this. Now, the Division 2 does support HDR gaming. It does support HDR gaming, and it just got an update for 60 FPS. So, why would you want to have your TV set, right? Why would you want to have your TV set to 4K 120 Hertz when the game is only outputting 60 FPS? You only need 60 Hertz for 60 FPS. So, if you're playing the Division 2, the Division does not, this Xbox Series X update does not support frame rates above 60 FPS. But if you run the TV in 120 Hertz, you're going to have to turn your HDR off. But to get the most out of the Division 2, to get the most out of the game, what it offers, right? It has 4K, 60 FPS in HDR. And with your Vizio, with this TV, it also supports variable refresh rates at 60 Hertz. So now that I have put the TV on 60 Hertz, I can go back and allow my HDR. And once I allow my HDR, because this is the maximum that this game supports, I'm going to open the Division 2 and you will see the HDR kick in, as it should. HDR 10, upper right hand corner. Now I can play the game in 4K, 60 FPS, with HDR, because that is the maximum that this game supports. Alright, that is the maximum that this game supports. So why would you have your TV on 4K 120 Hertz with no HDR when the game doesn't even support FPS up to 120 Hertz? That's defeating the purpose. So to get the maximum out of this game, you got 4K, 60 Hertz, HDR with variable refresh rates. And that will be the best way to play this game. All right. Now, let's close out of that. And let me show you what games do support Freesync Premium Pro. And this TV indeed has Freesync Premium Pro. All right. Now let's just go back to settings. And this ain't a knock against the PS5. It kind of is, but basically, you know, I don't get into the console wars. I got both systems. I enjoy both systems. But when it comes to the capabilities of what the Xbox Series X can do and what the PS5 can do, I'm just going to go to TV and display options. We're going to go to video modes, right? Now, the Sony TV doesn't have the variable refresh rate in it, and neither does the PS5. But if I go over here down to variable refresh rate, all right, I'm going to zoom in on this for you so you understand what this Xbox Series X is capable of. Variable refresh rate. This eliminates screen stuttering and tearing during gameplay on TVs that support either HDMI variable refresh rate, VRR, or AMD FreeSync Premium Pro technologies. You may notice some choppiness while playing back game captures when this is enabled. So the Xbox Series X, in fact, supports FreeSync Premium Pro technologies. All right? And the PS5 doesn't even have variable refresh rates in it. So, the console supports it, right? The TV, I'm telling you right now, supports it. We're going to switch to 120 Hertz. There we are. We are in 4K UHD, 120 Hertz. Video modes, everything's back checked off. Allow variable refresh rate, everything is checked off. All right. But also the game has to support it. So I'm just going to open this Ori up, right? Got everything checked off. HDR just kicked in. Did the TV flip out? No. Did it start doing all that crazy stuff? No. I got everything checked off. 4K, 120 Hertz, variable refresh rates, and HDR, and you saw the HDR kick in. Now that blooming you're seeing is because I have not adjusted the ISO of the camera. There is not that much blooming on this TV. The purposes of this video is not about that. All right, we'll get into that later. I'm just showing you this TV, in fact, has FreeSync Premium Pro. Now that I have everything enabled, nothing has glitched out. All right, I'm going to go to Start. I'm going to go to Options. All right. Now, there's a lot of videos on YouTube of people saying that they got 120 Hertz variable refresh rates and all of this, but they're playing games that are 60 FPS. You're not running 4K 120 unless you're running 120 frames. All right, just because you got 4K checked off, 120 Hertz checked off, and HDR checked off, and you're playing a game that's 60 FPS, that's not really showing what the TV can do. You need to be running 120 FPS with 120 Hertz in 4K with HDR and variable refresh rate. And that is FreeSync Premium Pro. Let's go down here to display options. You see where it says graphics mode. All right. Let's go right here. Super sample. That's 6K at 60 FPS. I'm going to zoom in so you see this. So I can run this game in 60 FPS, or I can run this game in 4K at 120 FPS. So let's run this game at 4K, 120 frames per second on the 2020-2021 Vizio P-Series Quantum X. All right, 4K, 120 FPS, we got it checked off. Let's just start the game, shall we? I'll just pick up from where I left off. And you will see that this works with no problem. There we go. We're in the game. Look at that. This is 120 FPS mode. All right. Let me grab my remote and show you. In fact, right, let's go ahead, go to this system information. Let's blow this up and show you that we are running 3840 by 2160. That is 4K resolution, frame rate 120 with FreeSync. HDR is enabled with variable refresh rate. All right, 4K 120, that is FreeSync Premium. When you add HDR, that is FreeSync Premium Pro. Samsung out there making press releases talking about they got the first TV to do Freesync Premium Pro. Vizio already up on it, G. They already up on it. I don't know if it was by accident or whatever, but this right here works. I am running because not only does the console support it, not only does the TV support it, but also the game supports it. See that upper right hand corner? HDR10, no problem. Freesync Premium Pro. Y'all wonder why I rock with Vizio. Psh, get out of here, G. I ain't trying to hear it, pimp. Straight up. Let's just close out of this. Alright, let's just close out of that. You want to see another game that supports it? Let's go to Gears 5. Let's go to Gears 5. Right? HDR10 just kicked in. Did the TV glitch out? No. Because not only do you need support on a console level, on a TV level, but also on a software level, also with the game. Did it glitch out? No, it didn't. So what I want y'all to do, I want y'all to go on YouTube and show me how many videos are out there of actual gameplay of Freesync Premium Pro on console with a TV. Guarantee you this is going to be the first one you see, and I got many more that I'm going to upload. Many more that I'm going to upload. No glitching out. Signing right in. I ain't talking about the videos where people was playing 60 FPS games. I'm talking about 120 FPS. And I am definitely going to start. Matter of fact, right after this video, I'm going to post a video of me playing this game with Freesync Premium Pro. And it's going to be the only one you see on YouTube of this actual gameplay with Freesync Premium Pro. Alright? Because I haven't seen any. After you watch this video, type it in. Everything you see is 4K 120. That's all you see. Every thumbnail, 4K 120. If it says 4K 120 HDR variable refresh rate, they playing a 60 FPS game. Alright, so first, let's go into the options so I can show you that this game actually runs at 60 FPS. And if you want 120 FPS, you have to be in versus. See that? Versus. Multiplayer frame rate, 120. Already set. We're not playing no games. So we just going to jump right out of that, and we jumping right into multiplayer. What's this up top? Versus. Let's jump in. Going right into versus. And like I said, the blooming is exaggerated because I did no adjustments to the camera. And this TV is major bright. So the camera is not adjusting to the brightness of the TV. But I'm just showing you right here. Here we go. Right? Before I even jump into playing, I'm just going to pull this up for you. Alright? I'm going to pull this up for you. Let's get back into the system information. Right? We on Gears 5. We on Gears 5. Not going to make the video long. I got the gameplay videos coming. Alright? Let's get this in focus. Let's get it in focus, guys. Resolution 3840 by 2160. Frame rate 120. FreeSync HDR and VRR. Freesync Premium Pro. No problem. So all y'all that got that glitchy stuff going on, you got to make sure that the game that you're playing supports the technology. The game that you're playing supports the technology. You know what other game supports it? Destiny 2. Destiny 2. Try it out. Just try it out, G. Because I didn't get to play the match, man. I just want to show you. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this, man. It's 120 FPS right here, G. Now that you're not going to be able to see that through the camera because the YouTube will not allow you to, you know, you can only upload in 60 FPS. All right. But this is in fact versus I am running 120 FPS in HDR with the variable refresh rate in 4K. So anyway, man, that's the end of the video. I know the video is kind of long, but hey, man, this little video right here, this little 45 minutes or whatever it is going to save you time and money. All right. It does work. Everything does work as it should. And you got a bonus feature on your TV, man. You got Freesync Premium Pro. Not the regular Premium. You got Pro. So with that said, man, I want to thank y'all for stopping through. Till the next time. Thanks for watching.